Having a dream about death is not pleasant. Seeing yourself dying in a dream can be quite disturbing. Dreaming about your own death or that you're attending your own funeral can mean different things. Death in a dream can be symbolic of spiritual death. It can be showing that you're doing negative behaviors that result in the death or ending of your God-given destiny or purpose. Positively speaking, death in a dream can be showing that you're laying down your own ambitions and desires and you're committing your life completely to God. It can also mean that one season of your life is ending and that you're about to enter into a new season. So when we have these types of dreams, we don't know whether to take them literally or just assume that they have a symbolic meaning. But while these dreams do occur, most of them are not literal. And as always, if you have a dream like this, pray and ask God for the interpretation and also pray God's protection over your life. Now, there have been some cases where a dream in which someone saw themselves deceased has literally happened. Take, for instance, the case of Myra Thompson. On the evening of June 17, 2015, a shooter entered a church and took the lives of 9 African Americans who were attending a Bible study. The massacre took place at Emmanuel African Methodist Episcopal Church in Charleston, South Carolina. Among the victims was 59-year-old Myra Thompson. Myra was a retired school teacher and guidance counselor. She was also a wife, mother, and grandmother. In fact, on the day of the shooting, she became an ordained AME minister. But according to Myra's daughter, Denise Quarles, Myra seemed to have sensed that something was about to take place. A month before the shooting, Quarles says her mother talked about being proud that she had raised her children with strong morals and that those morals would help them after her death. She also gave her daughter specific instructions as to what she wanted and what she didn't want at her own funeral. Use red nail polish, she said, and don't let the funeral home dye my hair gray or put too much makeup on me. Quarles laughed about it and told her mother she would respect her wishes. And although Quarles thought her mother's request was quite odd, she didn't give it another thought. But on the night of the shooting, Quarles had a strange dream. She dreamt that she was watching her mother drown while at the same time hearing a voice telling her that her mother was gone. She woke up, picked up her cell phone, and while checking Facebook, learned of the shooting and her mother's likely demise. While this was shocking to Quarles, God had given her the dream to prepare her for her mother's death. She realized at that time that her mother's funeral request was not only her mother sensing her own death, but was also warning Quarles of what was to come. So in this case, Quarles' dreams were literal and not symbolic. Hey, have you picked up your copy of The Mysterious Language of Dreams yet? In this book, I go more in depth about dreams and dream interpretation than I do on my YouTube videos. I talk about the depth dimension of dreams, dream layers. I talk about the time dimension of a dream. Also, dreams and the imagination, which is quite interesting. I also have put over 40 real-life actual dreams that people have dreamt in the book for you to practice your interpretation skills. Also in the back of the book is a dream dictionary with over 400 dream symbols. So I've left a link in the description box below where you can go and pick up your copy of The Mysterious Language of Dreams today.